Hello, my name is Makwana Bhavin and I am your today's instructor for a computer network. And what we are going to do is today we are going to look at the Wireshark. Previously, what we have seen is what is Wireshark, and as an introduction of Wireshark, I will show you that how to capture the data, how we can capture a specific bandwidth or a specific broadband. I'm not saying broadband, but how to specific in Ethernet port or any Wi-Fi or anything. So as you can see, this when I open my Wireshark, this is the first thing that I see, and these are all the available connection in my network or on my computer. So when I click on the internet, it will start capturing the data of the Ethernet. So what now I will do is I will open the page of youtube.com. So when I access the YouTube, I am sending and receiving data of a YouTube homepage to the YouTube server. So now what I do? I will go into Wireshark again and I will stop capturing the data. So this is all the data that I have been sent and received. So this data will contain the packages that are related to the YouTube. So last time that I have given, if I write TCP and give enter, it will give me all the TCP packages that I have sent and received throughout captured packet. Now, if I want to see the TCP packages related only to the youtube.com or only to the time when I have accessed the youtube.com or I have tried to connect the youtube.com, what will I do is I will write contains, sorry, if I try to give enter, these are all the TCP packages that I have sent and received while connecting to the YouTube or while establishing a connection to the YouTube. That's what I am trying to say. You can see, let's observe two or three packages, TCP packages, while I have tried to connect with the YouTube. So if I double click on that, the frame number is 20074. Interface ID is 0. Arrival time at which the packet has been arrived over here or over to my computer. This is a time delta from previous capture. This is a time delta from previous displayed frame. This is the frame number and the length of the frame. When I click on the length of the frame, it will show me what it will show the total length. It means the data that I have been sent and the information related to data is over here. You see over here, this all part is garbage. All this part is garbage, but it is not garbage. What I am trying to say is when you try to read it, you won't be able to read it. But when you click on that data, you will show that what is the information related to, sorry, information related to that specific data that we are sending and receiving. You see over here it is saying that connect www.youtube.com 443, and then it is sending host is youtube.com 443 proxy connection keep alive user arrange Mozilla 5 point Windows NT. It is all the information of like I am using the Chrome browser, that is the information of Chrome browser, and it will also show me the port number. You see over here it is 443, and it will also show me the port number, timestamps over here, and sequence and acknowledgement. IRTT means what is round trip time. What I am trying to say is it is round trip time, which means when I try to send the request and receive a request, a time taken from sending a request to the receiving a request is called a round trip time, and it is 0.0093600 second. So the time over here is shown into second because every time that I am sending and receiving the signal, it will be most of the time into the milliseconds. That's why. So it will 0.93 millisecond. I think it will be it will take 93 milliseconds. The bytes of a flight means the bytes of a data, it is 226. Here you can see the total amount of data will be different than 226. Yes, it is 280 bytes. So the size of a data is 260 bytes, but with that I have attached a header. And in that header, this is all the data. What is the frame length, frame number, that all has been attached to the header. So that is the thing that we have been sent. And the another thing that is been into the header is port number, next what will be the next sequence number, acknowledgement number, whether it is acknowledgement or not. All those datas and everything, we have header checksum. Why we are using header checksum? To check whether the data has been manipulated or not. If the checksum at the both end is the same, that means the sent and received package are the same. There is not any third entity who has been manipulating our data. So all this information that will be sent with the package. So you can see the size of a package is not 280. I think it was uh, just a second. Yes, 226 bytes. TCP payload. The payload means the data that we are sending with the TCP package, and other uh, other 16 bytes are for the header. So let's look at the another package. Let's see. It is saying client saying hello. Let's look at this package. Here it are, those are the same things, but when I look at the data, this data is quite different. You see over here, it is the identity. This is the PSK, pre-shared key extension. Pre-shared key. Why we are using pre-shared key? Because we are using it for the encryption and decryption. When I open my YouTube and over here you see this lock. Why we have shown lock over here? Here I have another website. It is saying not secure. Here you don't see any lock, but here you see a lock. The meaning of this lock is when I am trying to send and receive data to the youtube.com, it is showing me that for that I am using encryption and decryption. And those encryption decryption details are sent with this package. And when I come over here, let's say for this one, I think it was this one. Yes, this is pre-shared key extension, and this is used for the encryption and decryption. You getting my point? This key is used for the encryption and decryption. The same thing. This is extension. Then there is server name, to which server that we have to reach out to. Then this is a session ticket. We are establishing a session. That what we can say. This is session ticket. Then application layer protocol negotiation. So you see here you can get all kind of data. We can in details we can see which data we are sending while using the protocol. And same thing we can apply for the TCP. Let's say I think we will try to do ARP. No, there is. So it happens that when I try to connect to the youtube.com, there is not any ARP, address resolution protocol, that I have been sent or received. That's why you see. So what I am trying to do is I am only trying to filter YouTube, which is not possible. I have to apply from youtube.com what I need. So that's why it is showing me into the red line. But if I write as before, TCP contains youtube.com, I'm sorry, it will show me all the packages that are related to YouTube. So as you can see, it is push and acknowledgement. It means I have sent the request and the acknowledgement. Sequence is one, acknowledgement is one, and window size is window is 262656 and length is 226. This is I am trying to connect to the YouTube server. That's what I am trying. That's what is trying to say. And this is a packet that we received after the connection to the YouTube. Okay, so these are all the data. Now what if I want to save all these files? So if I do save, and on desktop, if I write demo, it will it will save into PCA PNG. It means package captured PNG. And if I try to save this file now, if I close my Wireshark, will go to desktop, and if I open demo.png file, it will show me the same file, or show me the same data that I have captured at that time. And not just the YouTube, but it will capture all the data and all the details related to that captures. What is the data that we send? This is https local dot let's see what is. Yes, I am trying to connect to a local host. You see, https.local. I am trying to connect to the local server of mine. This is all the data that I have saved, or I have the Wireshark has been saved while capturing the traffic. So you can save the data, and later on, if you want to apply filter, specific filter, or to see if specific file or see specific packet that you have to sync, that you can do using the Wireshark. That is the usage of a Wireshark. Next time what we will do is we are going to capture the live data as YouTube. We are going to how we can capture the data of a HTTPS site. So what we will do is we will send a request, or send an email, or email password. We will try to log in to the dummy site using a password and email, and we will try to read what the data that we have sent and received. Okay, thank you.